Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. Welcome to another video. In this video, what we are going to do is we are going to design or we are going to vibe code a game with Claude Code. So overall, in this video, we are going to understand how to get started, with Claude Code. We'll understand a few basic pointers about Claude Code. What is Claude MD, how do we connect Claude Code, how do we give the overall context to the Claude, and at the end we are going to build a simple game. So we are going to build this game by simply prompting our Claude and then testing it out. So we'll play around by building a prototype of a Flappy Bird. That was my idea. So let's get started. So basically let's understand the first of all how do we install Claude Code, okay, and what is Claude Code. So Claude Code is basically a code assistant that is available for you in the terminal and as a VS Code extension. So if you are a simple product manager, you are in the learning phase of understanding how to code with large language models. So basically you can do nothing. You can install this Claude Code through your terminal and then get started with it. Also what you can do is you can go into VS Code and install the extension of Claude Code like I have done over here. So I've installed the Claude Code extension through this. Now Claude Code is available through one of these plans. I'll just show you. So Claude Code is available through one of these plans. It's either available through Pro, through which we can use Claude Code, or the Max plan. It's not available with the free plan. So but I've gotten a lot of queries with my friends wherein they said that they're not aware that Claude Code is available with the Pro plan. Yes, Code is available with the Pro plan, and I've used it for my small projects as well, which is okay to start off and testing out, unless you are a very big developer who's using a lot of tokens for your code generation. I think you should be good to go with this plan. So I am working with this Pro plan. Okay. So now to get started, what we'll do is, again, I'm not a developer. I've just learned things along my way. So if you find these methods very tacky, that is how it is. So yeah, I have to store my files over here, and this I will name it as games prototype. Okay, and then what I'll do is I will open a terminal at this folder. Okay, cool. Let's build a virtual environment in this folder, and then let's activate that virtual environment. So if you are new to coding or if you are new to development, we build virtual environment to sort of segregate ourselves from the main environment or main location where all the different installations are done. So virtual environment is a separate space wherein you install things that are pertaining to your project. So it is a good practice to actually segregate your project for those particular requirements. Okay, so yeah, we have activated our virtual environment. Let's move to the let's initialize the project. Okay, and then let's move to the VS Code. Great. So we have our code here. Now what we are going to do is we are going to, after installing my extension over here with Claude Code, I will see something like this over here. Okay, so I'll just click on this and start with my Claude Code. Okay, let's close this. So simply to start, I will ask my Claude, hey, can you analyze the files in my project? Okay, so my Claude has analyzed. This is a minimal Python project called games for. Okay, games file. It has, so basically I can see that it has analyzed my files. Now what is my objective? My objective is to build a simple game which is like a prototype of the game Flappy Bird. Okay, so how are we going to build it? We're going to give a simple prompt. Can you build a prototype for Flappy Bird game? Please design it like the classic Flappy Bird. Make a note to include scoring for the game. Okay, so this is a simple prompt that we'll be giving. Let's see how my Claude Code fares over here. So when we are coding with Claude, we get three options wherein we sort of are given a control. If we want our Claude to make changes at every step, or we can also do is yes, allow all edits during this session. So that ways Claude can take control for itself and do the changes and then come up with the final result. Okay, so we'll select that. Okay, so what it is asking me is to I've built a complete Flappy Bird prototype with all the classic features, key features due to bird physics, pipe obstacles, scoring system, etc. How to run, install dependencies and run the game, python main.py. Okay, and controls is spacebar, close window. The game runs at 60 fps. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try this out. So let's go into the terminal and we will install the requirements. Okay, what is the issue? Okay, uv run python main.py. So we'll have to see if we are able to run the game or not. Okay, so yeah, we have this, lo and behold, we have this game with us. Is it going to maximize? Is the screen going to maximize? No. Okay, so I'm able to play this game, which is a decent physics. Okay, but I am not able to. Okay, so let's make some changes. Please enable the game to be in a larger window. Also replace the bird with the actual Flappy. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to run python.main.py uv run python main.py. Okay, so you can see that the game is in a big and larger window, and it has sort of replaced it with an actual Flappy. Okay, great. The dynamics have sort of improved after I have asked it to be moved to a bigger console. This is great. Now a good thing about Claude Code is that you can give it references from screen as well. Okay, so now let me search for Flappy Bird. Okay, and make it more interesting. Flappy Bird. Okay, images. Not, I don't want a code, I want Flappy Bird screen. Right, now this is Flappy. Is my, so my Flappy is like this, right? Let's give the reference to my Claude and see what it does over here. Pop image. Okay, now let's see. What will I do? Okay, so it has so it will, what it will do is it will take the reference of this image and then try and chart out the same Flappy for me. Please have a look at this Flappy and try and make a similar Flappy for me. Okay, let's see how it does that. Till then, so you can see, I can see a classic Flappy Bird design that you've shared. Let me update the bird to match the iconic look more closely with the round bordered shoulder and district. So it is going to analyze and give it a more decent shape. Why I'm doing this is to make us understand that Claude Code is very capable in taking the images as references as well, which can be very useful for actually building some kind of design features that you don't really know how to describe. You just take a screenshot and give it, which is very handy in practice for a lot of development activities. Okay, so it is updating the thing. Till then, what we are going to try and score better. Why is it moving so slow? Why is it moving so? Okay, so it is asking me to run Python to see more authentic looking Flappy Bird in action. Let's do it. uv python main.py uv run python main.py. sorry uv run python main.py. And okay, so it has tried. I'm not saying that it has not tried. It has failed miserably, but it has tried. It has taken reference from that image. Probably if we are going to give a clearer image, it is going to fare better. Okay, okay, fine, good enough, good enough. Let's try and introduce. Okay, the last interesting turn in this game would be, please introduce some more obstacles in the game in the form of hellfire. Cool. Then increase the speed of the bird. Let's make it more interesting. This is an interesting way. Okay, great. The game is now significantly more intense with multiple obstacles types and higher speeds. Okay, we will check it. We will check it. And there are new hellfire features as well: animated flames, multi-layered fire, random spawn positions every 3 seconds, collision detections, fair hitboxes. Let's see how it is doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, the speed has definitely increased, and there is this hellfire. Okay, I kind of expected the hellfire to rain. Was my description? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I think my description was not pretty accurate. And how I'm going to? Oh God, that was good. That was good. Okay, how will I pass that? Anyways, you get my point. I kind of expected it to be raining, but I'm able to do it. Okay, okay, it's fine. So yeah, this was pretty interesting. I'm not able to, I'll not be so this was pretty interesting. So this is how you get started with Claude Code, and you can probably churn up or spin up a game or something through Claude Code. You just need a $20 subscription for that, and you can get into it. You can start with creating a separate virtual environment, initiating Claude, giving some simple prompts and learning Claude. So there are a lot more aspects to Claude, like understanding the claude.md file, how you give the whole context to the Claude. Then there are certain other prompts and tools that can be used with Claude. We'll definitely check them out in the coming sessions, but this can definitely be a start. Hope you enjoyed this session, and keep watching the videos. Thank you so much.